what's up, y'all? It's your girl, I'm So Extra, and you're tuning into So Extra Radio. I want you guys to know that the show today is sponsored by Creative Cheesecake Collection, so make sure you guys go ahead and follow her on Instagram at Creative Cheesecake Co. Now, today I have with me today is Leah. Say hi.
Hello.
We got RJ back from last week and Rico.
Boy.
So, we're continuing on to cheating from last week because it got really intense. So, it got really intense. So, I'ma just dive right back into it. Like, I'm not gonna even go back. The last thing you said, Rico, is that it's a woman's fault. Why women cheat? Why women cheat? So, why? We need to know because there was a lot of people really upset.
Yeah, I heard all these all week. So, I'm here to clarify. So, let me break it down. First of all, a relationship should have boundaries. What I mean by boundaries is when we live together or when we don't even have to live together. You going out with your friends, be home by a certain time. That cool? Or is that to be home by a certain time? That cool? Or is that too controlling? I don't think so. I think that's cool. Be home by a certain time so that'll give me reason to believe that you're all doing something you're not supposed to be doing. So, picking up from that, this is what happens. This is why I feel like it's a woman's fault that a man cheats. A man comes in at 3 a.m. You say nothing. You say nothing to him.
Are you just saying like in general?
Listen, your man comes in, fresh relationship, your man comes home at 3 o'clock. He works all day, but he gets off at 12. He comes in at 3 a.m. What you say to him is something calm. Why are you coming in at 3 o'clock in the morning? Oh, I had to go here, I had to go there. Nothing major, just a regular excuse. You let it slide. So he like, in his mind, the man is like, damn, that's all? Shit, cool. So then the next time, see, a man is gonna push you as far as you let him. So the next time I come in, I'm gonna be a little late, 3:45. You see what I'm saying?
So basically what you're doing is you're testing your woman to see how far she's gonna let you go.
Yeah.
I think that's just, I don't agree that, I don't feel like that's a woman's fault why a man cheats though.
Well, when you allow these things to happen, what happens is, in the man's mind, we think, oh damn, she let me get away with this. Oh, okay, I can come in at this time. Oh, I can do this, or I can do that. And she'll excuse that because this, that, and the third. Like, if you excuse so much, that gives a man leeway to walk over you, in a sense. If you put your foot down right in the beginning, then you know what he's up to. You know, oh damn, I can't pull the same thing that I did with old girl. With her, she ain't having that. She calling me, she done down there pulled up on me. You know what I'm saying?
Can I say something to that, though? I think that part of what you're saying is true, because it's, you have to definitely set boundaries, but the issue is that, I think that's more the man's issue than the woman's fault. I think a lot of what that is that the man, that's just how he is. He's going to cheat, but he's just going to figure out how he's going to get away with it in each relationship individually.
I agree.
You may be with somebody who you can get in at 3 o'clock in the morning, and that's the boundary you set. But also, the man will turn that around on the woman and say, why are you giving me such a hard time? Why I cannot live my life? We went to eat after we went out, and try to make it that, oh, I cheated because you are always on my head.
Right.
So I think that's not fair.
And even when you said that the woman, like, as far as us coming home, but we have to be home by a certain time. Why can't you be home by a certain time?
No. I said,
that's what you said.
Both parties, though. Both parties.
But you said that.
Have standards. Like, if you have it, I have to have it. You know what I mean? Like, we gotta have this
equality on both sides.
Yeah.
It's a two-sided street, right?
You go out with your girls, be home by a certain time. I go out with my homeboys, I gotta be home by a certain time. Nah, I can't go to the casino tonight, bro. I gotta go, you know what I'm saying? I gotta go to the crib.
So basically you're saying that, I guess with the boundary situation, so that's communication, and so you communicate whether, okay, this is what we gonna do in order for me and not to cheat. Right. So basically if your woman just saying, oh, okay, I don't care that he's coming home at 3 o'clock in the morning, or she doesn't really give you that backlash, you're just gonna continue staying out later and later and later and later.
But not on purpose, sorry to cut you off. Not on purpose, this shit just don't happen. Like, it's gonna happen.
It's the
Like,
foundation that's set.
yeah.
It's the pattern that's set.
It's,
You know,
Yeah.
because each relationship has a pattern that is set, whether that's even with your spouse, your children, whatever. It's a pattern that's set. So if 3 a.m. is the pattern that was set, that's what you're gonna do.
That's true.
That's gonna be the exception. You know, that's gonna be what's expected.
But then it's gonna lead from that to, oh no, I was just hanging out for a little bit, we went and shot here, we went and shot there, I'm on my way to the crib now, and it's 4 o'clock.
But I'm not sure why that's still the woman's fault.
Right. I still don't get that part. You said what?
But I think that's what they're trying to understand is where the woman.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I understand what you're saying, absolutely.
I just don't get
But-
why it's a woman's fault
Because
still.
I
I
love
guess,
you.
look, I'll give y'all my opinion on that.
Okay.
It's a little different than his. My opinion on that, I guess in my personal situation was, it's a woman's fault for some of the situations where if the communication was there and it's something that maybe I didn't brought up and it didn't change, maybe it's something I tried to be patient through, and instead of me leaving, I just went and cheated.
Right.
Right.
And so
Right.
I felt like it was her fault because it's like I told you for some time, like, you feel me, this is the issue. You're not changing it. And it could be little stuff. Like, you feel me? It could be something real little. But I guess I feel like if you asking me to change and you're not willing to change me, and then you said you look at you like,
And why stay?
I know, but I had
Yeah.
that's why I said.
But no, I
again,
get what
that's why I
you're
said
saying,
again
yeah.
that come with maturity because in my head it was like, oh, instead of leaving, I'm gonna just keep her and just do me. But like we had a conversation last week to reiterate that don't work. You feel me?
Right.
I had to get to a point where I could understand that. But at that time,
Right.
that's why I felt like it was a woman's fault because I'm like, I done told you, and blah 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 blah. You ain't doing such and such, so I'm just going ahead and do something else. But like I said, I can see why maybe that's what it was.
So it's the pattern never changes.
Right.
Right.
It never changes.
But it's really both of your fault.
Yeah, at the end of the day, I feel like it's the man and the woman fault why you cheat. That communication, those boundaries, the patterns that's been set, you know, between the two, you know, together, it's both fault. I don't feel like it's all women's fault why men cheat. It could be our insecurity.
Who's insecure?
It could be a man's insecurity why
Why?
you cheat. I'm just saying, it could be
Honestly, my theory in cheating in general is that it's an insecurity within usually.
yeah.
And
Within your,
that
it
is
could
true.
be
I
within
can say
yourself.
that.
It don't have to be even a man, but it can be an insecurity within yourself. While
I'm
you're
talking
cheating.
about not knowing who you are and not knowing what you want. And
Oh,
see
okay.
what happens, that's what I mean. So I mean like, if I don't, like, okay, a woman may accept that you come home at 3 in the morning, but maybe for her, she doesn't even understand what she really wants
Once.
or who she is. So she's just taking whatever she can get. You know what I'm saying? So it's about understanding. For a man or a woman, even if a woman cheats, it's because they don't know who they are. They aren't secure with themselves.
But see, that goes back to last week when I said about the reason why men cheat, because we don't know why. We really don't.
I heard you say that.
We really don't know why. We'll give you an excuse just to satisfy whatever you need, just for.
I think it's easy, that's why. I
But
think
we
it gets
don't know
easier
why.
and easier
We don't even
nowadays.
know what we want half of the time. You know what I mean? Like,
Exactly.
that's just what it is. Like,
Mhm.
we say we want this, we say we want that, then we get it, then it's like, we play with it for 2 weeks, and then
And there's so many
I see
options
something
out
else.
here.
Yeah.
for
It is, and that ties into what I was trying to ask last week, but we didn't get to, is why when a man or a woman cheats, they put more effort into that new fling versus into their relationship.
No, that's bad.
Because I feel like, it's like regardless if you had a conversation, you know, with your significant other, or they can't, something.
I have a theory to
I'm
that.
just saying though, it's like, why do you put more, you know,
I'm
attention to, you know, that new person
gonna
versus
put
the
it like this,
relationship?
whether you're cheating or not, I call it the 90-day thing, like when you get a new job, right? When you put on your best face for those 90 days, it's the same thing. When you just meet somebody, you're gonna do everything, you're on probation, you're doing everything you're supposed to do, you're saying all the right things. So that new person, even if you're in a relationship, and that new person, you're on your 90-day
Right.
probation and you're acting at your best. That's why you give people about 90 days, and day 91, they're gonna really show you what's going on.
That's true.
So that's
Mine
why.
was gonna be like, I was gonna compare it to a high, and I know this is gonna sound crazy, but I was gonna compare it to a high. Like when you've had something for a while and you get used to it, like that high don't feel the same. And so when people go out and they cheat, it's a new high. It's a new
Yeah.
feeling. So it's like a first
Yeah.
hit. Oh damn, this is a whole new feeling. You feel me? So You like it until it get old again, like everything else.
Right.
So
Yeah.
exactly what y'all. I like the way you put it.
That's right.
Well,
It is
I
a
like
90
that one,
day
though. That was-
thing. Yeah,
that was
definitely is.
Like, I agree. I
Exactly.
definitely agree. Like,
Because at the end of the day, we are who we are, right? We grow and everything, but at the end of the day, we are who we are. Eventually, no matter what kind of front you put on or whatever, you're gonna be who you are, whether you with the person you were cheating with, or the person you with now, or whatever, right? We're gonna be who we are.
I agree. So when you said that a man is only loyal until you stop doing certain things, we're back to this is all stuff that we did not get a chance to finish last week, okay? Because it kept getting interrupted.
Gotcha.
So when you said that a man is only loyal to their woman until they stop doing certain things, why? Why?
Well, a man is actually this.
Actually, don't go changing.
If I wake up, if we're having casual sex, right? And every time we finish having sex, you make me a sandwich. You make me a sandwich. I'm gonna get used to that sandwich. Why is that so funny? Why is that?
Like yes.
Keep going.
I don't like that. So check this. So then you stop making me a sandwich. I know I just put it down. I was just been drinking Henny all night. You know what that yak do? I've been drinking Henny all night, right? I know I just put it down. 30 minutes worth of, you know, we sweat, we gotta cut the fan on. You know what I'm saying? So then you go and you go in the room and lay down after you leave the bathroom, you lay down and go to sleep. And I'm just like looking for my sandwich, like,
Right.
well, yeah, where's my sandwich at?
Right.
So you start that in the beginning and then you stop it. So what we look for, something like what you said, we chase that high, that next high.
The next sandwich.
If she not making that sandwich, then I gotta find somebody who's gonna make that sandwich.
May I ask you a question?
So,
So that day that she didn't make the sandwich, did you say, hey, so, you know, all those other days you were making the sandwich?
Right.
Why not
Did
today?
you know?
Are you not feeling well today?
Right.
Do you have a headache? Do you gotta go to work in a couple hours? Did you ask?
communication. Because the next morning you ask, what happened to the sandwich? Like, damn, I was hungry as hell. I'm waiting for you to come out the kitchen. I thought you was gonna make me a sandwich. Oh, nah, I thought you was gonna make your own sandwich. Since
Communication.
when do I ever make my own sandwich? I
So,
never make my own.
Basically, you need to communicate to your man or woman to prevent yourself from going out there and getting a new sandwich
Yeah.
made. You know what I'm saying? So if you don't communicate it, then that shouldn't be a reason why a man is only loyal to stop doing certain things unless you don't speak that to that person.
If you speak it, it's just
It shouldn't be
she got comfortable.
That's not the person.
And sometimes everybody
But
that-
if that's the case and where she done got comfortable, that goes into where women always say men get comfortable, oh, you don't take me on dates anymore, you don't do this anymore, we don't do that anymore. They always want to say men or the other significant other, whatever situation that they got comfortable. But sometimes women get comfortable too.
Yeah, I agree.
That's not all women.
Yeah.
But sometimes some women do get
That's
comfortable.
very true.
And they don't, okay, I started doing this, I started cooking when I first got you, or I started doing this when I first got you, I started dressing up doing this, and then they just stopped doing it. Like some women, they just stop doing that shit.
Yeah.
Why do you think that is? What
I
just
don't
said?
know.
What I just said.
But it is a communication thing, but
No, but it's also because we put on our best face for those first
90
to get
days.
you.
But see,
Yeah.
that's
Yeah.
trying to turn you around. You do get a woman that will
I'm
do
not
that
saying
for
it's
a
right.
while,
I'm
but
not
she
saying
just
it's
stop.
right. I'm just
Yeah.
telling you what
You're
happened.
right. I get that. I like that one.
Everybody does that.
I like that
So
one.
we have a question. Okay, so my question is, why is it that men do all these things in the beginning of the relationship? You know, they have to court you, they take you out, they treat you nice, they come out to your house, they come see you, you know, they bring you food, they may bring you lunch, and then you get into the relationship and it all stops. Or like the drama comes, like, okay, the cheating, the dude lose his car. Now he ain't coming to bring now he not coming to bring you lunch no more. You like, oh, okay, he was coming and doing it at first. Right.
Now you into it, time going past, and you like, damn, I can't get no lunch. Talking about a sandwich, no, I can't get a
So can you
sandwich.
answer that?
Yeah, so what it is,
No, wait, and then they start cheating after that, cause they start slacking. So we like, okay, well, where all stuff you was doing that for me? And then
It's a cycle. So what you think?
say the first part again one more time.
Basically, why is it that a man starts treating the woman that they're with good, but as soon as they get into that relationship, it's like they fall off? So basically, you dating that person, and then you get in the relationship and it fall off.
Y'all ready?
Yes,
This gonna sound petty,
Uh,
and it's gonna sound childish,
but it probably is the truth.
but
Right.
it's the truth.
Give it to us one half. Please.
I got you.
Thank you. I would say.
Well, why
I
can't
got
it be,
you.
why can't it be,
So that's what it is.
no, I really got you.
But
You see what I'm
got
saying?
you. I got that.
But you
But
can
that's
lose
not how we
with it.
think.
What
happened
happened
when
to
you
you
lose?
is kind of true because it's like the challenge.
The chase is over?
The chase, it's a challenge. It's a chase. In the beginning, like you gonna put up your fronts, you gonna put up your guards. And once I get through that, and like she said, it's like a 90-day thing.
I'm
Like
gonna
that's what it
spend
is.
all this money on you
But I
in that 90
Right.
days. I'm gonna impress you. I'm gonna take you here. I'm gonna take you there. We might go to Somerset. You might, you ain't gonna
I
get
mean,
them,
I
but you
think-
might
I
look
think a lot
at
of-
them. You like, look at them right there, baby. Hey, you got you in the size now?
But so Rico, to me that says, and I don't know what you guys think, but to me that means that that's not being genuine. That's not really being
Yeah.
authentic. Because if you can't continue to be that way and you're just doing it to
Get that
to
person.
catch that person, but that doesn't mean you really got them, and that means that you're not really being true to yourself.
I
That
agree.
goes off of what are your intentions with that person. Are you just looking for a fling? Or do you just want that to be what it is, or do you want longevity?
So question.
So that's what it
Do you
is.
guys say that at the beginning?
No, it's never.
No, I don't
it's
think,
never.
I feel like nowadays, nobody never put it out there
Yeah,
what
it's
they
never
want.
out there.
Exactly, and that's what I was about to say. That goes into communication, what she was saying too. Because if you feel like, all right, you did all this in the beginning, it may not even be, oh, I don't genuinely like you. It may be again,
Nobody
communication. Why you might
communicated.
ask me why we don't do this no more? Why you don't say this? Because if you bring
could've
it
lost
up
your job.
and I really do like you, really
Right.
genuinely fuck with you, and you
Mhm.
want me to keep continuing to do these things, and you ask me, then all right, that let me know. Okay, we gotta go back to doing certain other things, new things.
Right.
She getting bored.
I feel like people are gonna keep that fling going on as long as they can, as long as nobody communicated. That's really what it is. People are scared to communicate with one another nowadays.
That's true.
I think that comes with maturity.
Yeah, everybody definitely assumes. 100%. Everybody assumes.
Yeah,
I would
that's why you
agree
ain't
with
bring me no,
that.
why you ain't bring me lunch today? Why you ain't ask me if I wanted lunch? Oh, I just assumed that you were going to go here and
Right.
get lunch.
Everybody assumes stuff nowadays.
That's just the way. it
Ask
is.
the question, stop assuming.
But that's on both parties though. That's on
No,
both
that's-
No,
parties.
I 100% agree for both
I'm
parties.
guilty of that myself. I do that often, you know.
So, why is it that, because I know I had posted this, I think 2 weeks ago on my Instagram, just to kind of see what people think, but why is it that when a man cheats, a woman has to forgive? Because we didn't get a chance to finish it last week.
But a man can't forgive.
But when a woman cheats, a man is out, they're done, it's over.
One word, ego. For
Mm.
men, it's an ego thing. You know, my woman cheated on me, like, I'm a man though, how does that happen? It's an ego thing. For women, we're naturally nurturers, and we try to say, well, he cheated because, you know, he has a hard time at work, or, you know, I
We
didn't.
try and
I didn't-
cover.
We
It's
try,
a cover-up.
because that's just the difference between men and women, unfortunately. But I really think it's an ego thing for men. That's why it's like, they're done, I'm done, I don't wanna talk about it, but bro, you just did it 2 weeks ago. The same thing, you're getting it back, but now, I
Right.
forgave you 2 weeks ago, but now it's like, oh, no, but it's ego. It really is.
I agree.
Ooh.
You did, because I was gonna say something that go along with what she was saying, so.
It's a pride thing.
You, that was
It's
definitely
definitely
It's
surprising.
a pride
It's a pride
thing. Like, as long as we know, and as long as we've known, man has always been head of household. Yep, I'm taking it there.
Oh,
Yeah.
Lord.
Man has always been
That's
head
it.
of household. And as head of household, you feel like you kind of have this, you get this ego about you, that you can do what you want to do as long as I'm paying bills. Listen, I done told chicks like this before, like, if I'm a millionaire And I'm setting you up straight. I get you a crib. I get you your own crib. I'm gonna pay all your bills. I'm gonna do all of that. But I'm gonna live this life. Are you gonna accept it or no? If you are, okay, these are the rules. That's why I mess with Floyd. Shout out to Floyd. You know what I'm saying?
I know women personally who
Women do
Who
that.
they know stuff like
women
that.
personally
I
that
can't
know
agree with
that that's what they're dealing
I need you to
with.
sign this
Yeah.
contract.
And they don't care.
They
got
don't care. As
everything
long as they get everything they want. So wait, we have a question.
So what about niggas that don't take nothing and they still cheat?
That's insecure.
Then that nigga got some wood to lay. That's it. Like, he's taking care of what he's supposed to take care of. He going to that room, he putting it down, and he leaving. That's it. And you know what it is. And you giving him gas money. And you might be the one buying the gas. And you making and you better get grilled cheese with a fried egg on top.
Nah, that's funny.
That's just how it go, man. I mean,
That's a great question. I'm gonna have
That
to
is a
answer
good
that
question.
one. I'm not sure.
Never experienced that one.
I don't know. You got to go,
Ain't
bro.
you right? You got to go. Ain't no
You land that pipe, man. You can't hate on me if you land that pipe.
They ain't got nothing to do with it.
Y'all know what they say with the memes,
Oh,
the
God.
bums out here looking for a place to stay. It's cold right now, so the bums looking for a place. They ain't got no car, they ain't got no crib. Them the niggas that I'm scared of. I'm scared. My girl cheat with that nigga, it's over. It's over. That nigga got something. He got something to prove. Like that nigga, he about to come in and he about to give you everything. That's like the nigga fresh out of jail. It's over.
So I know I was discussing this earlier this week with some people I work with, and just kind of relating to, is cheating like hereditary? Like, you know, is it something that you may have grew up in a household that you witnessed your mother, your father cheating? Like maybe your mom was cheating, but the dad stick around, or it's like some type of behavior. Is you think that's the reason why people cheat? I mean, I know we touched on last week. It started from way back when, you know, when cheating started. So we know it's not nothing new, but they just actually came out, and like you said, it said something about divorce. Basically, that's how they put it in place. But at the end of the day, it's like, do you guys think that it is, you know, like a situation where someone experiencing, like, exposed to that? Because
I feel like it can influence it in some people's situations, but not everybody's. Because I know people personally that have parents that's still together. They had a great relationship, they've been together, and they saw how it was supposed to be. The whole family was supposed to be, but they can't keep a woman or they can't keep a man. You know what I mean? So it's some people gonna do what they want to do, but some people, the household does influence them, because some people look up to their parents and they take that and be like, well, my daddy did this and my mama did this, and my mama finesse dudes, and when I was growing up, she got what she wanted to get, or you know, that it's a cycle, like you said. Some people watch that and they keep it going.
I know men personally who've had fathers who have been like, that's my boy, like if they saw him out cheating. And this is like, they saw their dad their whole life be like, have a side chick, you know, like,
Right.
I know people personally who've had dads that like were young, they were young and their like side chick was around or whatever, and it's like, that's all they know.
that's like
That's
you
all
dropping
they
your
know.
daddy off at work and the kid in the back, then you going to pick up Tony,
Right.
giving him a kiss from work. You know what I'm saying? The kids in the back seat looking like, oh, so this what we
This
do?
is normal.
This is normal for them.
So I think it can go both ways.
Oh.
16.
I don't think it's hereditary, but I do, like you said, I think it's an influence. I believe that that's something that you can watch growing up and see, and you think to yourself as a child, because kids don't know everything, they interpret it how they interpret. Is that how I'm supposed to be?
Right.
Is that what I'm supposed to do? So, if I see this growing up, if I see my dad leaving from the house, when I leave from the house to go to school, and he goes somewhere and he picks up some chick and her daughter, and he takes them where they going, and I'm watching this, and I'm like, oh, that's what you're supposed to do. That's what life is.
But I think it could be the opposite way too, where like some boys or girls could see their mom or dad be hurt through a situation and say, I don't wanna ever do that to my significant
Right.
other.
Why not
So it
turn
just
the
kind
other
of
cheek?
depends,
Yeah,
right?
that's the thing, like, however
Yeah.
you turn out, however you interpret, like I said, however you interpret it, that's how it's gonna go, that's how you're gonna
Like
do
you were saying, like, somebody can come from like a broken home, but then you
Yeah.
do everything they can so that their kids don't go through that, you know what I'm
Right.
saying? So I think it's hard to
It's like
say.
50-50.
But I do believe that you do, I mean, I think our parents influence a lot of what we do, and some of us really admire and look up to our parents, so if mom or dad was doing that, you might say, hey, this is what I'm supposed to do.
Like, you would do that for a while, and eventually, when you become, like you said, when you find yourself, that's all about finding yourself, because as an adult, you make your own decisions. Can't nobody make no decisions for you.
Right, I
So
agree.
regardless of what you saw growing up, at some point, you gotta be like, what do I want to do?
Totally
You
agree.
feel me?
Exactly.
I'm 100. This is like,
Yeah.
at some point, you go, okay, I gotta
Be
find myself,
responsible.
what do you want to
Yeah.
do? Yeah, I saw this all my life, but my mama can't ever keep a dude in the house, and my daddy done been
Some
very
people like
confined.
that
So
lifestyle
let
though.
me see what I'm doing.
Yeah, oh
Like,
yeah.
unless that's what you want, if you content with
Yeah.
that, that's
It's
what
normal,
works for
they
you,
can
do
tell
that.
you.
Yeah. So, what do you guys think different signs of cheating? I know we touched like I think only on 2 last week.
They got more of you.
Oh,
They
you're
right.
talk. They talk.
I mean, what was one of the signs of cheating that we said?
Something about looking at the phone or something.
Oh, yeah, the phone
I don't
situation.
like with that.
Hiding your text messages or like hiding your
Yeah.
code.
But then again, we
I don't
talked
go through
about
people's
we
phones.
talked
I
about
don't
why
go
it may
through
not
them.
be.
Yeah.
And sometimes I already told you I'm petty. I done done that, and I ain't got nothing to hide. Now you looking and you ain't. Now you look stupid.
Right.
Like go ahead. Like, look
Let
dumb.
me
You
tell you
know
something.
what I mean?
You go through this.
So it's like that ain't necessarily.
You
a sign.
said it's only. I just feel like what's the point of you going to go
It's
through my
an
phone?
insecurity.
And
With
I'm-
me,
yeah.
what's going on?
It's
It's more of
definitely
insecurity.
insecurity.
If you feel like, oh, you gotta look at my phone and monitor everything, because I don't go through phones, because I don't want to find nothing that I ain't trying to see. Period.
Exactly.
Looking, you
I,
still
what are you gonna
find.
do when
That's
you
how I
find that information? That's what I feel. What are you gonna do when you
Yeah.
see it?
Right.
I know me
You
personally,
making
it's
a whole
only gonna go 1 or 2
situation.
days. And I know either I don't want it to go to this point,
You
and I
said
don't
you
want
go
to
through phones.
I go through phones. I go through phones.
Why?
Let me tell you something.
Why?
I go through phones because it's for me.
For you?
It's for me.
What you gonna do with the information?
Right.
Nothing.
So
I may
you
not
gonna be
even. I may
petty.
not even
So-
tell you.
be sitting
I
up
may
there
not
for
even
no
tell you.
reason.
But listen.
What if you
Look,
find
Listen,
something?
let
What
me
if you
tell you
find
what.
something?
If I find something, I keep it to myself.
Why?
I don't even
Why?
tell you for real. I just play it because
Everything
now I know
shit.
how to play it. Because maybe I
So
was
you
gonna,
gonna go cheat?
maybe I was gonna wife you. Maybe I was gonna build this relationship with you.
Mhm.
But now that I know, okay, this is how you're doing it. You got dudes that's bringing you food to work. You got dudes that, you know what I'm saying?
Making them sandwiches.
You got dudes that's making you sandwiches. You got dudes, you know what I'm saying? You
That's not that
FaceTime me at 2,
communication.
3 o'clock in the morning.
That's
So
communication.
you're doing all that, and now I see all that, and now I'm like, okay, now I know how to play this situation. Now I know that this is gonna be
I
exactly
ain't gonna lie
what
to
it is.
you. I peep more shit like that because I was a cheater. I peep that without having to go through the phone. So I feel like I don't have to go through the phone
Yeah.
because if I'm going, I'm only seeking the confirmation I need. I already know it.
Exactly.
But then I already know. So if I'm going through your phone,
Yeah.
that's because I just want to prove myself right. And I don't
Yeah.
just want to do that.
And that's what people do, though.
That's why I don't feel it need to go through someone's phone because 9 times out of 10, if I know you well enough, I know when you're lying. I know just certain things that you do, facial expressions, just little things that you do. I can just tell. But sometimes I may say something depends on you know what I'm saying how
But
deep
my
it
thing is,
is.
if I have to do that, that means I don't trust you, and that means
Exactly.
that we're not meant to be.
It's not
Because-
necessarily that I don't trust you. It's just
You don't trust them.
You've given me information, and when you've given me information, I'm just like, that don't make sense.
But see, I think what it does is open the door for you to justify if you wanna cheat.
Mm.
Let's say you find something, okay, let's say you
Okay.
find a message you don't like. or-
Hypothetically.
Hypothetically speaking, you find something. And let's say you find that, right?
Mhm.
Okay, so you can take it one of 2 ways. You can say, you know what, I'm done with this person and communicate that. Or you can say that I can take this information, they're not being loyal to me, so I don't have to be loyal to them, and you can just be petty.
And that's what it is. That's what it is.
Yeah, but if you had to do all of that in a relationship, then
Right.
maybe that's not for you.
Unless you like the pettiness in the relationship, I
Listen,
think
that just makes sense.
Listen,
I don't
I
have
watch
time.
50 Cent, so
Oh,
I mean,
and we know 50
50
petty.
is the petty. 50, you the pettiest. You the pettiest. You go on
Also the
Instagram.
most sensitive, by the way.
You know,
Yes,
and also the
definitely
most sensitive.
sensitive.
All
So
in the feelings,
when I watch
yeah.
him, when I do this type of stuff, I be in my inner 50. I be like, what can I do? How can I do
But
it?
that's so, to me, that's so destructive.
It
Like,
is.
It is.
it's
But you have to be able to be okay with it because I'm okay with it. When I see this, I'm okay with it. I don't act all irrational. I don't.
Yeah.
You know, I don't get all on 10. I don't do all that. I just know my place. That's all.
Okay.
I
So what do
just know
y'all
my
think
place.
other signs of cheating are?
Changing pattern.
That's
You
for
know,
sure.
you get off at midnight, usually home at 12:35, and now you come home at 1:35 and 2:35.
Changing patterns. Sometimes I feel like it's kind of sensitive. I don't know. I just
I
feel
You
like
get a
that.
good feeling.
I don't really know how to describe it, but it's a feeling, a good feeling that the other person gets.
I agree.
I feel like the difference between is like the chemistry sometimes.
That's why
Or
like
the
it's like
connection.
chemistry, like
It's
it's
off.
connection or something like
You always
our
feel the
chemistry is
chemistry.
off.
Yeah.
Like something
You
we
can
don't
definitely
connect the
feel it.
same.
Yeah, I
we
would
be in
agree
the
with
same
that.
household, but we not here together. You know what I
Yeah.
mean?
I agree
We
with
in two
that.
different spaces, but we in
But
one
you
space.
can still tell that there's something. You just be looking like.
Yeah, like.
It's like you looking at a brick wall almost because you like don't want to say nothing. Because I know I can be stubborn. So sometimes I won't say nothing.
Like an elephant in the room.
That's
yes,
not a
that's
Leo.
No, it might be. That's okay though.
But it's okay. But I speak my mind though, at the end of the day. When you ask, I'ma just let it all out right there. And I ain't gonna come out.
What else?
I'm trying to think what other signs of cheating. Y'all have anything, signs of cheating in my audience? Anybody on live? Oh, so y'all must be some cheaters.
They don't want to get up there. Maybe
Dudes might be mad at me because I'm giving up too much info, but I'm just keeping it real.
They was saying that last week. They was like, my man's talking around in circles.
No, it's not.
I
Like
mean, I can't
giving
give
out information
everything.
you don't
I'm
know.
just gonna let you know little thing, and then you gotta put the rest together. I'm gonna give you, it's a 60-40 thing, like, you know.
A 60-40
Like-
thing.
Like, if I'm in a relationship, I always tell people, listen, if I'm in a relationship, I'm gonna tell you, look, I'm gonna give you 60% of the truth. I'm gonna give you 60% of the truth.
That's low.
Depending on our vibe,
Right.
I might give you 75. 75 is good.
So you just
Because-
a liar.
listen.
Hey, you
But-
not coming at
but-
no
but
girl
hear
like
my
that that you like. So you that's so
But hear
you
my
just a
plea
liar.
though. If I give you 75% of the truth, that's good enough for a woman. Let me tell you something.
A relationship though, right?
Listen, if you give a woman, all right, y'all, it's about to get crazy. It's about to get crazy. If you give a woman 100% of the truth, she cannot handle it. If I tell you, yeah, baby, you need to get home at 1 o'clock. It's 1 o'clock.
Man can't take the truth.
I'm not saying that you can't take the truth.
But I can though. But I can.
A lot of people can't handle it.
If you tell me, babe, this, you know what I'm saying? Look, check this. This nigga just slid through my DMs, you know what I'm saying? This one nigga just slid through my DMs. Check this, look at this. Look at this weak nigga, you know what I'm saying? This weak dude, you know, whoa, whoa. And we laugh at it, and that's cool.
Right.
I'm that dude that's gonna laugh at it like, sucker. You know what I'm saying? And then he weak, you know what I'm saying? He, oh, baby girl, let me take you out. We gonna laugh at it together, that's our relationship. But let my girl have that same thing when I say, babe, look, check this out.
But did you respond?
I didn't respond. I didn't say anything. Listen, see what I'm saying? See what I'm saying?
No, but I'm just saying though, I don't think it's for women that I think
Hear
the
me
only
out.
way we gonna get upset is if you respond to
Listen,
it.
hear me
if
out.
You entertain
No,
the
that's not true.
situation.
Let me tell you. Let me finish. Babe, look, in the middle of the night, look, man. Chick just hit me up in the DM talking about, you know what I'm saying, can she come through, when I'm gonna see her, all this, that, and the third. Oh, what's what you mean?
I think that I'm
get you something. I seen the same, did she like 5 of
No,
those
I
bitches
ain't
in a
like
row?
that.
I'm like, damn.
You said what?
Let my bitch or my woman at the time. It's the same thing. Why did you get the DM or text me?
At the
Why
end
they
of the
feel
night.
comfortable enough? If this is something, then let me look and see it's 2, 3 more. Why they feel comfortable to hit you up at this time?
That's what I'm saying. So why?
So it
as a
shouldn't even be
woman,
no,
you're
let me throw that
saying-
out there. Like, no, sometimes you just gonna say, because why am I throwing that out there? Because now you gonna wonder, well, why are they so comfortable?
As a
Well,
man,
you know-
you should know you're gonna try to make me feel some type
Right,
of way.
but it's like, why would you show your woman something like this? That a woman hit you up in your DM at 3 in the morning. When am I going to see you again? When
Not
am I
again.
gonna-
I
You
never
just
saw
said
you.
that though.
No, I never
Didn't you
saw
just
you.
say that?
I
You
did.
said, you just said
Okay, I
that.
didn't
So that's
mean
what I'm
again.
saying.
I
Nope.
didn't mean again.
So that's what I'm
I
saying.
mean-
Listen to what you're saying, because you just
Listen.
said, no. You just said, when can I
Wait
come
a
see
second,
you
man. I need
again?
to see that.
No. I actively listen very well, okay? I know how to actively
I don't
listen.
think you heard that right.
Even everyone over here just said, you said, let me see you again.
Hey,
So
Ma.
if a woman,
I hear shit.
but even
I hear
if,
again.
so what
But a
if,
woman is gonna take that. How they gonna take that?
but why would a woman be, but if so, put it for instance, if you're in the bed with your mate, man or woman, hit you up in your DM at 3 o'clock in the morning and say, when am I going to see you? Not even again, when am I going to see you? What is your first
Y'all
thought
are
in your
really
head?
talking or fucking or something.
Yeah.
Y'all doing something. If somebody, first of all, let me speak on this. Cause I get millions of DMs every day. Nobody, unless I'm talking to somebody, nobody gonna hit me talking about some, when can I see you again, or when am I gonna see
It's
you?
usually like you
Unless
look
I'm
good,
already
you're
dealing with
pretty
things.
good,
It's common
yes.
sense almost. You know what I'm saying? Or unless they on some weird shit. But
Yeah,
even then, they'll be like, can I get to know you, or what's up? You know what I'm saying? They not saying.
That's different if somebody
Yeah,
like, can I get to know you?
Exactly.
But you got people like that though.
You, it's very few. It's very few.
Like,
I feel like-
I've seen DMs and been like, wow, like,
I mean,
you like, so when you gonna
You
eat
do
that?
have people
but
that's out
still.
there. You do have people that's out there.
I mean,
that
you
will
really
come out and
like-
like say stuff like that.
And you know, this is what I said in response to that, because I'll be like, okay, I can't control that I get a DM. I have
You
no control over that,
Mhm.
right? All I can do is either ignore them or block them, right?
Right.
That's it. I
Exactly.
never respond.
Never
I
respond.
never, because I'm in a relationship.
So what
I
if you-
never, and even if
what
it
about
wasn't,
women
some of
that
that shit is
respond?
creepy as
What about the
fuck.
women that respond? Like,
Well,
oh,
that's on them.
They don't support.
They
don't
want to
ever
entertain
respond.
the situation.
I don't even think you should say no. I'm in a
You should
relationship.
really-
I agree with that.
I
You should
agree.
say anything.
Ignore it.
Let me reiterate that.
I
Let me
feel like
say
you're
that.
gonna either open it or delete it. But if you respond, I feel like you're trying to entertain it.
I'm not
Yeah,
even
that's
gonna
what
open
it
it.
irritates
I'm
me.
not
I
even
don't
gonna
say
open it for real.
anything.
Me
Yeah,
either.
me
I
either.
ignored them. I ignored
Like, I
so
don't-
many DMs and friend
Yeah.
requests and everything, because for what? Like, all this, if I click on it or if I respond, that means that I'm entertaining the
Entertaining.
conversation.
Yeah.
Even if I say
Yeah.
no, exactly.
Yeah.
Even if you say no, they're gonna be like, oh well, why not? It's like you're entertained. You want some type of attention to go back and forth with this person.
Guys, question real quick, y'all.
Sorry.
So when I said this, I don't know if y'all remember from last week's show, but I said something about a woman walking in a gas station, and I got attacked, and everybody like, nah.
Speak on that
That's
again,
the same
speak on
thing
that
as
again.
entertaining it. Like, if you walking into a gas station, a dude can open the door, he's supposed to, that's what he was taught.
Yeah,
But if he say something to you like, hey sweetheart, smile. Why you looking so angry? Smile.
I think it's
And you
funny.
smile.
Is it in the
and
morning
you
or the
say,
afternoon?
It's
or the
different
evening?
in
matter.
person because niggas is crazy.
It doesn't matter.
It's different in
I'm not a
person.
morning person. I'm not that cute or anything.
If you respond to whatever this dude is saying, you're entertaining.
No.
There we
No.
go.
Because you might
Stop.
I don't
Not in
People
person.
are crazy, okay?
First of
So
all,
this, let me say this.
Yeah.
People are crazy, so I'm never gonna be rude to a perfect stranger, because people are crazy. They might, oh, what, you're not gonna speak?
Yes,
Try to
yes,
shoot you.
they do
So,
that all the time.
I only say that when somebody asks you for your number. Like I tell people.
Right, and I'm saying
And
that
that's
Give me
what
your
people
number.
like is decline.
Give me your
But I
number.
think how
If you
you
gonna
came
do all
across
that.
with it is more so that we should respond to, you know, whoever that man is at heart.
You ain't got
But
to
like they
respond
said,
to him.
nowadays, niggas out here is crazy at the end of the day.
like,
so,
fuck you, and it's like, stop.
yeah,
I don't wanna
ain't
talk to
nobody
you.
got time for that. I'll say, hi, how are you? And I'm gonna keep it pushing. Now if they ask for my number, I'm gonna be like, no, I'm straight. Let me pump your gas. You got an automatic pump, I'm good. Like, the gas pump is so nowadays.
Well.
There's no need to ask me to pump a gas.
Well,
Everybody keep asking.
if you ask your man, husband, significant other, that person would probably say that you're entertaining that man.
I feel like I disagree
Because
with that.
again, we're men,
Okay.
and this is how we think.
So,
We
hold
think
on,
like
the
we're
question is.
entertaining this man.
I have a question though, Dre. What do you think about that?
Ask me nothing.
Okay, well, I got a question.
I ain't nothing to say.
Jerry, you in?
Nah,
I'm
no,
gonna
I'm
get-
not.
I'm gonna get
Yes,
involved.
Kevin.
I think a woman needs to be careful when they're out in the street. For starters, if you're at a gas station and a man goes to open your door, you should be worried about him taking your car, not making you leave. That's the first thing. Second thing is, when a man speaks to you, you look at it and you decide how you want to treat it, but be expeditiously getting your ass in your car so that you can leave. And then it ain't an issue. But if you got to spit around like, oh, hi, it's flirty.
Well,
If
yeah.
later on that night
Yeah.
you get a DM and it says, great meeting you at the gas station, you can expect an
I haven't seen those. I haven't seen those in the phone.
Yeah.
That's why I'm gonna go through your phone because I haven't seen those. I haven't seen those. But listen, check this, y'all. I only go through phones if you give me permission to go through your phone. Hey, listen.
If I got something to hide, I'm not giving them
Y'all would be surprised how many women will give you their passcode without just to prove something. Just to say I gave you my passcode. But the nigga ain't gonna go through it. But the nigga ain't gonna go through it because women are sneaky. Women gonna delete everything.
Women more sneaky than us, I ain't gonna lie. They got more, bro. They get away with more shit than they.
No.
Exactly.
Yes, hold on, yes.
Well,
You know that I am a woman. Hold on, you think I am a woman. Let's not play games. I know. I know more. Hey, I know. That's
Wait. We had a question. So how do you treat your exes? The people, the ones
That be hanging on.
around holidays? That is a good question.
I have an answer.
I ain't that question.
RJ, what do you think?
My theory is this, okay, and I'm not saying that I always, but I'm learning this, that it's very, very important that there should be a no contact rule. Now, the problem is that a lot of us have baby daddies, ex-husbands, and baby mamas and things like that, so the no contact rule is very hard.
Very.
But if there aren't those things, there's no finances together, there's no business, there's no children, there should be a no contact rule. And the reason for that, I'm telling you, I'm serious. The reason for that is because it can get sticky, because feelings can reignite, and you can start feeling some type of way.
I feel like,
And
why
then
would
it's
you
like-
even have in contact with your ex that doesn't have any kids? Let's put it out there. With that don't have kids, why do you feel the need to still be in contact?
I don't feel like you need to
with
look in that
person?
rearview mirror.
Yeah, like it's like you're almost entertaining the situation.
You are.
I'm not gonna lie, I've entertained it.
Because
But
we
I'm
all
bored.
do, because we're like,
It was once upon a time I was bored. I'm not gonna lie, so I'm sorry.
again, it goes back to ego. I
You
think
do a
we
lot
all
with
entertained it at one
But
time.
I wasn't in a relationship. That's different.
Ego or lonely.
I was for
I
sure
know a
lonely.
lot of reasons, but I'm gonna give you-
I don't. No.
You gonna speak on here.
You gotta speak on it. You gotta speak on it. Speak on it.
Y'all both getting hot over there.
Please.
What's wrong?
That's the gay topic.
Y'all have nothing to say
I
about
got
it.
something to say.
Okay, go
I
ahead.
always got something to say.
Lay it out.
I'm gonna go up to him. I'm gonna see what he say first.
Come on.
It's always with your ex. It's always like, it's always a shoulda, woulda, coulda.
True.
It's,
I agree.
it's always, and that's on both sides.
I
men
agree.
and women.
I agree.
It's always a shoulda, woulda, coulda. It's always memories. That's number one. Everybody thinks because this is what we used to do. You have great memories with that person. You hear a song on the radio, you think of that person. Like, damn, I remember we doing this, that, and the
That's
third.
true.
You know what I'm saying? We had a ball. We was in Vegas and they played this song at the club. We told the club, you know,
Right.
the memories. And people try to rekindle those memories.
Mm-hmm.
We think as humans that we're gonna touch bases with this person and everything's gonna be like it was. But it's not gonna be, so to speak, it's not gonna be with good intention. It's gonna be because
The first thing I agree.
I'm trying to. You need to have a sip. You need to drink something.
Yeah.
So
I agree with that.
it's not gonna be like just for conversation. Just how are you doing? How you been? How are the kids? How's the married life? It's gonna be like that, but
Not the
that's
intention.
not the intention.
Ever.
The intention
Right.
To rekindle,
is to rekindle.
almost always. I wanna make
When
you a
I'm-
sandwich before we go.
You know how I like it.
Almost.
You ready to put the mayonnaise on
Okay,
the
so wait,
pizza?
RJ, did you come up with anything that you made, or are you still pleading the fifth?
That's still, alright, I'll give you a little something. I guess I ain't gonna give you a lot, cause I mean, we can't talk all that with me. Like, part of that is why I say almost always, it depends on the ex. And I know that sounds big.
No,
I agree. That's why I
It
said
depends on the ex.
I would
Because
agree.
there's some exes where like,
It's really over.
it's over.
It's
Like,
over.
that's over.
It's
He
over.
can't get nothing.
It's over.
Right.
Like for real.
There's
Like
nothing there.
they'll finish and it's like, oh no, that's done. It's
Yeah.
dead. I'm seeing them now, that's dead. You feel me? But then there's some exes where they hit you up and you go, damn. For real.
I
So
agree.
I can't say all exes. But I can say some exes.
I
But there's some
agree.
exes
But may I
that
ask
leave me
this,
up.
RJ, like, how do you, like,
I'm
for your
sorry.
significant other, you can't decipher that for them, so it should just be nothing.
No, I feel that. But
You
if
know-
you're in a relationship, that's different. And that also depends on if you are still talking to your exes and maybe you aren't sure about the person you with. Because why, if you backtracking and out your last relationship, you ain't sure with the person that you with because you still looking for stuff in your past. So that tells me that the person that you with, you ain't strong enough to not talk to somebody that you.
Or you
want
just
to
wanted
with.
to settle and you couldn't be by yourself. Like
And
that's what I was
that's what
back to
I was
saying. That's what I was saying
saying.
last week. It's just some people like the thought and the feeling of being in a relationship, and it may not be the right person that they want to be in a relationship with all the time. It's just, oh, this looks good. I want to be in a relationship. This sounds good with this person. I want to be in a relationship with
You
that
just
person.
jump on the first
Yeah, you
thing.
just on the first thing. A lot of people
I
just
think
jump
that's
from
what
one to
goes
one.
back to what we
Go
were
back to
saying.
the high.
Yep.
If
But
I
I
don't
think
think this is good.
But as soon as that
right
ex
now.
come back that you was good with, you get to thinking like,
But I think that also goes back to, and I say this all the time to people that I talk to and friends and everything, like, it's really important to take that time for yourself.
yes, it is.
Like, and really do some internal juggling and look
Yeah,
at the man
better
in the mirror, woman in the
yourself.
mirror, better yourself, because then what will happen is that ex that did things to you, that hurt you and things like that, there's nothing that they could ever do to hurt you again, because you know who you are. Or you will be like, yeah, it was good while in 99, that was awesome.
Yeah.
But you know what, it's 2018 and, we need on some other shit right now.
Right.
Like, and say that respectfully, but I think a lot of that is just really feeling good about yourself, because then you don't need anybody else to do that for you.
I agree.
Can I say something else, y'all?
Go ahead.
No, I'm a past person, man. So I gotta take it back to the very first question. You said-
Why it's a woman's fault?
Yeah.
Lord.
Let's get into this.
I just wanted to elaborate on something. I just wanted to touch on it. So, y'all know T.I. and Tiny situation. Everybody's aware of T.I. and Tiny situation. He cheated, allegedly. And
Oh, nah. Okay.
Don't be, now you gotta be real. Be
Right.
real. He
He
cheated.
cheated. He
Okay.
ain't no alleged. He
Okay,
cheated.
he cheated. He cheated.
He cheated.
He got caught. Whatever
Caught.
the case may be. But did y'all hear his interview? What he said?
No.
He said, "Well, why should I have to change? This is how I've been since the beginning. This is what she's accepted. This is what we've been doing." So in other words, we've been fucking these hoes together. Sorry, mama. but we been fucking these hoes together. You know what I'm saying? So now that you sick, or you
don't wanna do it
you don't wanna do it no more.
But that's just what they
But
were
that goes
accustomed
back.
to.
That's just backing me up. You know what I said? Like,
It's just the fact that it's broadcasted on social media now.
Right.
That she been accepting it.
but you
But
been
that's what I was
accepting
saying.
it.
Like,
But if
You
she's
been
she
changing,
accepting
has never
it.
been new.
she has room
We've
to
been doing.
change.
We've been
She
doing our
do,
thing.
but at the same time, you can't expect the man
But
to
you
change.
can't
It's
expect
for
the
your
man to
business.
be
Right,
on the
yeah.
same
But
level
in
that
a
you are.
marriage, you have the right to be able to compromise with each other. If I feel different about this, then maybe we need to talk about it.
Yeah,
Like,
that's
okay,
right.
if you are going to continue to do this,
Right.
then you gotta do this on another level.
They married.
Cause you're doing it too sloppy right now. And first of all, let me just
That's
say,
true.
T.I.
He was sloppy.
T.I. is a very smart man.
Because he didn't care
He's
no
a
more.
very smart
Because
finesser
that's what we
too.
do.
T.I. is a very good finesser too. He's a smart man, but he's a
But
good
this is
finesser.
Just like I watched on the show when he bought her a whole bunch of Fendi purse, Fendi shoes, this, that,
He had to
and the
make up.
and she was like, "What you? Oh, this what you trying to get me back to get back in the house? Like, I don't want that no more." So now, but I think the
But see,
difference
this
is
is
that
the
they're
problem.
married and their relationship
But
is
see, this is the
public.
problem. This is the problem. She accepted it to get him.
To get
To
him.
get him.
She knew that she had to do those behaviors, even if
So
it's
that's
against
her fault
everything in
too.
her core.
It is her fault.
Yeah, it's her fault.
Definitely.
But no, it's both of their fault.
But this is
Yeah,
my,
yeah,
this is
yeah.
my, this is a woman's this is a woman's
But it's
fault.
not, but listen, this is the problem. When, as soon as she was getting the purses in the house, in the
Yeah.
car,
Yeah.
to uphold the,
She did.
to
She
uphold
had
the-
her own money. She had
she
her
was
own
being
money.
bought to do those things for him.
Because
right?
that's the thing.
And that's what she accepted. So in my opinion, she has no leg to stand on. This is what you wanted, sis. You knew exactly what you were getting.
Exactly.
So you can't get mad later. And if you're
I
mad
agree
later, you
with
should
that,
say,
though. I
husband,
agree.
I
You
know
know,
she
she
did
did
have
have
her
her
own
own
money. And you would have been
She
like,
did
you know
have
what,
her
this is
own
what I'm
money.
gonna do. And then that should be
But
it.
still,
She
she accepted it because
She
she
no,
loved
they
it.
had a
But
relationship
she
to when
loved
it
him.
first started to where they had this agreement. Like you said, if I have a contract and you sign this, you're gonna be living this life, but I'ma still be doing me. If she accepted that, but now, like y'all said, she's sick of it. She's tired of it. She's
She
broke.
should be.
And she should be by now. It's like y'all got all these
She
kids
almost is 40
together.
years old, and
Yeah.
she should be sick of that.
You should be.
She
She
was
should
not
be.
that
He was
at
gonna
the
grow
end of
out
the
of
day.
it.
But he didn't because
But he did.
that's what
But
he was
he
doing.
did.
Because women mature more faster.
When he a grown ass man, that's fucked up.
And my thing is, you know what?
He's the ultimate
It honestly makes me sad because for him, you know, he is a talented man. He is a
Very
good looking man. And he has
intelligent.
a beautiful family. You would think that at some point in his
You
life,
want more.
he would want more for his
Yep.
family.
And
But
what
I
was
do want more from my
Because
family.
then, no,
But his sons, you think you want his sons to be out here fucking hoes
You teach
with
your,
him?
Right.
listen,
I'm
you
asking.
teach your kids to do what
That's
I
on
say,
public,
not
that's on
like
social
Public
media and on
relationship.
VH1 for his boys
And that's
to
what
see.
that's the difference between real life relationships like us and on live versus celebrities.
Yeah.
They can buy their love back. They can buy and do this. They can tell, well, let me take you on this whole month.
What did
trip.
Kobe do for his
I
wife?
can buy my love.
What did Kobe do when he
But
got in
I'm
trouble?
not saying
See that ring
that.
that
That's
Kobe
not what I'm
got?
saying, but
That
you
ring.
not listening.
No, I'm not.
That ring
But
is
it's
like,
it's not
And
more
more
chicken. It's not the upfront disrespect.
Yes, if you can disrespect me multiple times over and
But
over
she
and over,
allowed the
but she
disrespect,
allowed
it
so
from
I
the
don't feel
beginning.
bad for her.
No, I don't feel bad for her.
It's
But I'm
just
saying
working
this
out.
as a
Sign up
man.
for
Yeah, that's
It's his
what I'm
worst
saying.
now.
We've been doing this. We've been doing this.
I know.
But
Back in
what
the
I'm
day, if
saying
we were doing
is,
that
as
2
a
years ago, we
man,
ain't know
as
how
you
we gonna
get
have to
older,
do social
I feel like
media.
as
So
a
it's
man
worse
with a
now.
family like that, you should want to stop doing things
I
like
do,
that.
but that's
But
in
wait,
my
I'm not
60s.
done. I'm not done.
I'm
I'm
45.
not done.
It's
I'm not done
insane.
talking. I'm not done talking. So as a man, you have a whole family. You should want to show your family as you get older, okay, let me change my ways.
He has daughters.
He has daughters. So if your daughter go through this situation when they get older, the same thing, you as a father, what you gonna say? Oh, well, daddy did it. It's straight. What you gonna do? But
He
that's
has a
what I'm
daughter who's
saying.
almost
As a
18 years
man
old,
in that
a beautiful
caliber,
girl.
I feel like you should wanna mature and wanna do better for your family, regardless. This is what Kanye accepted. I don't feel bad for her. I don't feel him. But what I'm saying is, you have a whole family that's public. Everybody knows about all of y'all business. So I feel like as a man, you should take that step and be like, you know what? this woman been with me forever. She telling all this stuff, even though she agreed
She
with what I
probably
did.
But she went
Yeah.
I ain't gonna lie.
I care about how it's affecting her.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I agree with that,
It's
but
just
she
a
signed up for
respect
that.
But that's
She
what you
did.
signed
She did.
up
I'm not,
for.
And I'm not doubting that. She
We
definitely.
just-
But given the
That's-
circumstances, because like T.I. could have been doing this 10 years ago, we wouldn't really know about it because
Because
Instagram was
Exactly.
now it's out there. So
That was
given
out
the
there.
circumstances that is out there, why do you want to publicly humiliate me like this?
But I mean, even before,
Right.
it was immaculate.
Everybody gonna see
I
it.
just wouldn't do that to my woman.
Right.
Okay.
It's different if
I don't
nobody
do you like
seeing
that on
it.
TV.
Yep.
Like, you
Yeah.
feel me? If it's really like, if it's something that we done had going on, I'll do that behind scenes. But if it's somebody I really love,
You wouldn't do
I'm not
that.
about to do her
It's too
going
public.
crazy.
But-
Because I wouldn't want it done to me.
but-
I ain't gonna lie.
but-
She
Men,
alone. How
this
you
is the
gonna get
difference
mad?
between
They
men
alone.
and women. The difference between men and women is this. We don't expect for anything to get out. We still, maybe I ain't gonna be caught, I'm gonna creep.
You a
So,
celebrity.
alright.
It's 2018. You
Look
very
at
close.
Creep, look at Tristan,
You
look at
trying to
Tristan
act like
Thompson.
He got caught.
Look at Tristan
All
Thompson.
right.
He thought he was creeping. Niggas is gonna creep. Niggas is gonna
Baby
creep.
Sis had the camera set up and ready.
You
She
know
knew
what
what
I'm
she
saying?
was doing.
But when you a celebrity, it's
My
different,
man getting a swarm.
right?
Everybody can
It's-
call
it's
us select
different.
like a tabloid right now. Call TMZ. Hey, I'm gonna be at this location.
but-
Meet me here. Take these pics real quick.
But women are sloppy.
What?
You
Not
crazy.
sloppy, not sloppy.
Men are crazy.
Men are sloppy.
Men are
Women are messy.
That's
Women
some
are
crazy
messy.
shit track. I don't know what you're
That's
talking
what
about.
it is.
I just agree with that. Hold on.
Men are sloppy.
My say
Women-
you said the wrong
Women
thing.
are
There
messy.
you go.
Women are messy.
No.
I don't even agree with that.
A woman, if we have an agreement, you my side chick. You on the low. A woman would take a picture like this. I'm
But that's
free.
your
Why
fault.
did you
And
get
send it
taken?
to- and post it on
That's women's
Instagram.
fault.
Why are you with a girl like that that would do something like that? That's
Period.
stupid.
You're
Why
not.
do
No,
the woman
no.
think that that's
It's
okay
more
to do
women
that?
that's not doing that.
But
Niggas
it's
wouldn't
a
do that.
so but
Yeah,
why
but
is
it's
a
more
man
than
you
that.
stepping out, going with this side chick, trusting this side chick,
Why would you trust
whatever
the side
money you
chick?
giving her, she's a side chick. Why are you trusting her and she's not gonna take a picture and post it? You're just dumb.
First of all,
There you go.
I feel like at that point,
There you go. I agree.
I feel like at that point,
you are
so listen, wait. I feel like at that point, that man is looking for an out.
Now we got
If
side
you getting
chick.
that side chick and you know that side chick is sloppy, I feel like that man is looking for
I'm
an
gonna tell you
out.
something, you guys. When somebody gets sloppy,
Nothing
they're
else to
just
say.
trying to
I'm
get caught. When somebody is getting sloppy,
She's
they're
trying
trying to get
Or they don't
caught.
care if they do
They
get
don't
caught.
care. And
They
they
don't
don't
care.
care. But they don't care.
But somebody
Women
that
are
cares and really keep
territorial.
that situation, they not gonna do all that.
Exactly.
No.
Period. Cause you.
So if you're doing something like that and you're cheating, don't get in a relationship. Period. End it.
Dre,
That's my
what
comment
you
on it.
think? What you think, Dre?
Drake got nothing.
Drake ain't no comments all night.
He don't like the cheating subject, okay? Leave that friend alone tonight. But, so yes, does anybody have anything
I'm
else
gonna
to
say
say?
women messy. I was saying more like women territorial. So if you are messing with a side chick,
Man,
they get in their feelings, they get clean.
Yeah.
And you know this because you done got signs. I know who deal with the women. You know this how a bitch wants you to go ahead and cuff her. So if you take her out in public,
You
what
asking
expect?
for it.
Because women
Right.
are territorial. So that's why most men, when you cheat, if you know she clingy and she wants something from you that you're not willing to give her,
But
you
you
don't
know
take
what?
her nowhere.
I have
You don't
something
let
to
her
add
pull
on
her
that
phone
too.
out. Because I know what you want. You feel me? So if you put that out there, you was one to get caught.
Yeah.
That was, you
I
want to
have
get
something
caught.
to add on
You
to
want
that.
to get caught, but you get caught.
I feel like there's some women too that don't care about being a side chick the whole way through.
True.
They don't care.
They
They
don't,
not
but
gonna
those
look
type
at
of women don't post pictures with the
That's what
side
I
nigga.
said.
Exactly.
They
Period.
don't.
They not
Because
even
they
gonna
don't
take a
care.
picture.
They have accepted their role.
Yeah.
The woman who wants
There's a lot of
is gonna
women
make
that
another
don't
woman
care.
jealous. Let me
They
take
accepted their role.
Let me take this
They
selfie.
playing their
Come
role.
on.
Because you my side piece
It's real
too.
loyalty.
I think there's okay, so I'm gonna say this. I think there's certain personalities that enjoy being a side woman or man.
Mhm.
I think there's certain personalities that thrive off of feeling like they're getting something from somebody. You know what I'm saying? Like a jealous-hearted person. I really believe that. I know old ass women who are still mistresses and that they enjoy that shit. And to me, I'm too needy to like be like, oh, I can be on the side of anything.
Right.
You know, but I know there's certain personalities for
But
that.
some women can be bought.
I agree, but there's no amount of money that's gonna
Don't
make up
try
for
and
the
buy me nothing, put
time.
that out there right now.
The time.
Sense cannot be done.
Everybody has a
Right.
price. I feel
That's
like-
what I'm trying to.
I go broke on myself.
I feel like everybody has a price.
Period.
That's my perspective.
So I'm just, I think there's just certain personalities. There's some people out here, let's just flat out be honest, it's people out here are just fucking creeps. And they like being creepy, they like being on the side and sneaking around and doing all that kind of stuff. There's just the people that like that, you know what I'm
They
saying?
like the thrill.
They like the thrill. You know what I'm saying? And to me, that's a lot of energy. But there are people out there that like it. There are women out there that are like, you know what? I'm over here. I'm good. I don't have to have Thanksgiving. I don't have to have Christmas. I don't have to have the birthday party. That ain't me. But I'm just saying there are certain personalities and women that like that. There's certain men that's like, I don't really want nothing but her coochie anyway. So at the end of the day, I don't need to be. Yeah, like she's hot as fuck. I just want to be with her on the side. I don't have anything I have to do
Mm-hmm.
to keep that
I
situation.
think this was a good talk today. What's going on?
Oh.
I think this was definitely really good. What you got something else to say?
I always got something else to say. No, I always got something else to say.
Alright, we got that. We got that.
We got
that BCS behind the scenes.
So I have a question. Okay, so all of us up here, has anybody cheated?
Oh,
Yeah.
nope, I have not cheated.
Oh,
I rest my
I
case.
cannot.
How did you feel? Did you feel bad?
I rest my case. I did not
She
cheat
still
last
not
time.
cheating. Okay.
Alright, anyway, did you
I have
feel
not
bad?
cheated.
I did.
Why did you feel
but
bad?
Not a cheat, I'm a lover.
I did with some of them, not all of them, but I think that goes again to what you were saying. I find it so because I felt like some of the situations I should have already had left because I
Right.
and
And just wasn't being honest with yourself or that
yeah,
person.
yeah, and I was just like I said that.
Yeah, he did. We answered that last
Well,
week.
I just want to hear you feel bad.
Well, I cheated and I felt bad. Not that thing.
Right.
I cheated and I felt bad, but I still did it. It still went down. But just this, I'm not gonna let women off the hook.
Oh.
Oh no! If you go to the whole vacation,
No.
I got one thing because I forgot I had thought about this for this. Okay. The one thing I will say is that people don't say a lot. What do y'all think makes people change? Like when cheaters, when they have us, what do y'all think? I got an answer from my end. What do y'all think stops the cycle when somebody's a cheater? What do you think finally, like for people who
Never
have
been a
cheaters,
cheater,
who
slow
have,
down.
I'm saying what?
Bro.
But I'm gonna say heartbreak. Yeah, actually it's done to them.
Definitely.
When they actually feel
But
what
you
it's
know,
like to be
I
cheated
agree
on.
to that.
Or
Oh,
if
no,
you
it's
feel
gonna get hurt.
person.
When they actually feel that and understand, especially if it was somebody that they love.
Yeah, but I feel like this.
Also, like a dose of your own medicine, you talking
that
about?
shit
You
hurt.
feel me? When you get a dosey, but that's fine. When you get
But you know what? I agree to that, but there are some people. But wait, listen, I agree to that only, but I don't agree because there are some people who get absolutely heartbroken. Terrified to get it. I feel like they're more terrified to get in a relationship, so they'll just be out here messing with all these different dudes, all these different women or whatever. But even if they do get a relationship, they may cheat again.
But see, some people say heartbreak and pain. They take their pain differently. That's somebody who's damaged, and that means that they've had it done to them and they damaged. You feel me? Some people can have it done to them and be like, no.
We have a question over here.
Or it's a like statement. I think that when someone decides to stop cheating, when they get in a relationship, they're getting everything that they need from that person.
I agree.
They're being
that's a very-
and they were like a void before and they couldn't get it.
Can I just, I would agree with that completely. I mean, I think that.
So you didn't answer. Have you ever been cheated on or?
I've done both.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm the only one that's
He's
never
been
cheated.
real.
You can't be real.
Are you still lying with that?
I'd be lying if I
Are
said
you
I
still
didn't.
lying? Are you still lying with that?
I rest my case.
I'm sure with that.
I'm sorry. I'm just gonna reiterate what I said last week. My ex broke up with me at at that time, okay?
Oh,
I went out and did my thing,
You
okay?
did
And then it doesn't count.
Her ex,
I
I
didn't
want you to
cheat.
chime in.
I didn't cheat. Best friend, you know all about this.
Oh,
Okay?
not the
So
best friend
at
word.
the end of the day,
Yeah, you
I
better
did
talk
not
now.
cheat. I'm not a cheater, I'm a lover.
Can I say something?
Wait, no, wait, I just
Yes.
want to feed off of this really quick. So, there would have been a time that I would have stood here and said that I think that the nature of the human nature is not to be faithful. I would have said that because I feel like, you know, there's just so much out here. But let me say this. There are people out here that have good intentions. Remember, Rico, you were talking about intentions. There are people out here that actually do want to love and care and respect. And when you do find that, and you do have somebody that can do everything for you, I'm talking financially, I'm talking about when you're sick, I'm talking about emotional, I'm talking about business, I'm talking about your family, I'm talking about your spirit.
All that extra stuff.
There is no reason to cheat. You don't jeopardize that. That's rare. And I feel like there's somebody like that for everybody.
Yes.
And so when that happens, you learn to not monopolize and jeopardize what you have, and you learn to appreciate.
You don't want to go to party.
There's nothing out there for you.
It just
because
feels like a puzzle piece, like it just works.
I mean, that does exist. But what I think happens a lot of times, because I think that we as people, and you know, I'm not a millennial, I'm on the border of that. But millennials, I'm old, okay? But
You look blessed, honey.
hey, but what I'll say is that I think we just rush into things. So that's why we get in all these different relationships, and we sleep with people too soon. We do too much too soon.
I told people all the time, like, the first year of meeting somebody, the first year is
It's
a
gotta be like 90
lie.
days, bro.
It's
trying to
lie.
tell you.
The whole year is a lie. That first year.
It is.
1 year.
I be going.
People like 1 year.
I'm about to say.
Like 1 year, that's a long time.
Yep.
But I done held on to the deepest, darkest
Secrets. I would
for
agree with that.
a long year.
Rico,
You
actually.
know how y'all deepest darkest chicken see
I think
Exactly.
I'm saying though, the year thing don't.
No, I honestly do
I know what you mean.
I do believe that it takes a long time for you to get to actually know someone. 6 months, you don't know that person.
No.
Oh, I know you.
Your meeting might represent
You
it.
can love them, but you might not know.
I don't feel like you
That's the person
completely
that
know
you
that
called in
person.
for the orientation.
Do you guys
Hey, how you
believe in
doing?
love at
Yes,
first sight
this is
then?
me.
You got the benefits at that point.
Yeah.
Benefit package.
We had a question, do you believe in love at first sight?
Yes.
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 I do.
I know too.
Yeah.
I do.
Yeah, call that love.
Yes.
Believe it or not, I do.
Love when you know it.
Believe it or not, believe it or
Wait,
not.
what you say?
Yes, the trash get broken.
It's the difference between love and love.
Oh, there's definitely lust. And see, that's what I was trying to get at too. There's a lot of lust out here, you know. There's nothing.
Everybody
loves
loves it.
Everybody loves
What is wrong with
That go back
You know what?
to
It's really
the
something that people don't never want to hear, and this is gonna sound harsh, but just because you love somebody, sometimes it ain't gonna work.
That don't mean
I
it's for them.
So
I
there's
agree.
people that could be the love of your life, your soulmate, and y'all just ain't gonna
It's
work.
not gonna work.
You
Yeah.
have to be with somebody else,
It's
but
why and
that's
why.
still your
You know why? Because people can't differentiate. I'm a little love and being in love.
I would agree with
I
that.
agree.
Like, I can
When you're in
love.
love with somebody, you don't cheat.
I love you wholeheartedly, but to be in love.
That's a
with
whole different.
That's a whole
And when you're in love with somebody, you can't cheat on them. When
If
you're
you
in love,
for the person,
because when you're in love with
It's
somebody, you
deeper
feel
than
what
that.
they feel.
Yeah.
So if they're hurt,
You
you're
are
hurt.
hurt. Yep, I
You
agree.
are
If they're happy, you're happy.
I agree.
I done been in love to when I was about to cheat. I was in the middle of cheating.
And it was
And
like,
I'm butt naked with a girl.
But that's you cheat on them.
No, I couldn't even perform because I got her in my head. Like Tyrese on Baby Boy. Like, nah, it's wrong. Like, nah. You know what I'm saying? That's just, you know what I'm saying?
Your heart is over.
Well,
Your heart take over.
I
man.
feel like, what you gonna say, Drake?
Huh?
What you about to say?
If I may
Break it down,
interject,
Dre.
Yes, oh, yes,
And
it's
Drake,
great
hold on.
thought.
I don't want nobody to argue me or none of that. Just let me say what I say. So
You ain't said nothing all night.
So I'm gonna touch on two things before I get to the end of what I'm gonna say. The whole T.I. and Tiny thing, I think that people should just mind their business on that. Don't worry about what they doing. Worry about what you doing. Because they are entertainers.
Okay.
So that's not real. And I know this firsthand because I've been to LA. So they're actors. That's all they're doing is actors. Publicity. All publicity is good publicity. Okay? So whatever T.I. did, it's all scripted. Same thing with Kevin Hart and his wife. She knew what she was getting herself into. It's LA. That's what they do in Hollywood. So there's no such thing as cheating out there. Everybody's for everybody out there. That's how it works. That's just how it works. We're here in Michigan. We don't feel that way because we haven't been exposed to something like that to have a different opinion or optimistic opinion on that stuff. So we should more so focus on our lives and not other people's lives. The second thing, when it comes to cheating or whatever you do, is the one word that people never use, and it's choice. You have a choice. Everything is a choice that you do. You have a choice to cheat or not. Nobody makes you do anything you don't want to do, especially when you're grown. That is a choice.
Okay, today's Sunday.
that is a choice. No matter how faithful you are, no matter how immature you are, whatever the case may be, if you don't know yourself, it's still a choice. If you feel like something is bad and you know in your heart and in your mind if it's bad, don't do it.
Right.
It's a choice. It's always a choice.
You basically concluded everything. You have something else to say?
And the last thing, the reason why I didn't want to talk about cheating because I've been cheated on before. And I didn't really want to talk about this, but I feel like I should. This was about 7 years ago. And I was in love with this girl. I really was. She was my first love. Never, you know how it used to be. Yeah. So I did everything I was supposed to do. I had so many girls trying to get at me, but I said, no, I got a girlfriend. I love her and all of that stuff. What I didn't know, and this is what I learned about women, it's so hard to deal with a woman who's still in love with her first love. It really is. Because her first love cheated on her with his first love and got her pregnant. So it was a cycle. So she cheated on me with her first love. And despite that I knew that and found out and confronted her about it, I still wanted to be with her because I was so in love with her. And then to the point to where I got sick because I was stressed out. And I found out a couple years later I had cancer from stress. I don't have cancer anymore, but my whole thing is sometimes, like, you never know who you're in love with. And you never know what love is going to do for you. I thought I was in love with her, but she wasn't in love with me, so it wasn't going to work. But I didn't want to see that because I was blinded by the love that I had for her. So I just think that at a point in time in everybody's life, no matter how old you are, it's a choice that you make. Because she could have told me, like, hey, I don't think that this is working. You strung me along throughout the whole relationship for a whole year. And you could have just told me that you still loved him. And you needed some time to yourself to figure it out. Instead of having me doing all of this stuff and make it seem like it was something wrong with me. So I just think that sometimes people just need to understand that the choices that you make will have dire repercussions to them.
I agree.
That's my best friend, y'all.
Before you say something, we had an audience question, so I can get this wrapped up.
One thing that Dre made me think of when he said we all have, choice. Also, we're not supposed to judge. Everybody go through their own situation, and they have their own reasons for going through that. So while we sit here and we judge about who should cheat and who should not cheat, or you can't judge nobody. You just gotta worry about you, like Dre said.
I agree.
Mm-hmm.
I agree.
Women,
Yes, for
yes, Ricky.
So, on a lighter note, so check this. So women usually don't cheat, right?
No, they don't get caught.
They don't, that's what I was
As much as men.
They don't cheat if you got a
I'm just throwing a line out there. I'm
No,
just throwing a
no, no.
line out there. I'm trying to figure out.
No, women cheat. Women cheat when it's a reason. They don't cheat
I'm gonna
when
make
it's
that
a
a fact. Actually, now, statistically, more women cheat.
Cheat
More
than
than
men.
men.
Yep.
They just don't get caught as much as men.
Statistically, more women cheat. That's a new statistic that I
But
just
then
read a few
it
days
is.
ago.
I just actually confirmed that last week when I was at work with my leader. Shout out to them. And
Hold on. Let me say something. The only thing that I'm gonna say is, and I think the reason for that is because there are more women out here that are more breadwinners, that are more independent, and there's more women out. So I think that's
Oh,
why.
this case.
We wear the pants now.
That's it.
So wait, we had a question.
Alright, my question was, why do the women that cheat go basically unacknowledged more than men? Basically, the women that get caught cheating, the women that don't get caught cheating, basically if you don't get caught, it's not cheating. But y'all cheat more than men.
Cause I'm super fly.
Okay, so I'm gonna say this. I think, women,
That's
we
a
cheat
good
usually, most women, I can't speak for everyone, but most women are gonna cheat based on an emotional thing. A lot of times it's like they're not getting they're not getting, so let me say this, a lot of
And
times,
women not sloppy with their stuff.
they're really not, but I'm gonna answer your
Not all.
question.
Some are.
To answer your question, I think that it's because women, a lot of times, are gonna realize that, okay, I cheated because I'm not getting this extra 15 minutes I wanted at night, or this extra whatever. But a lot of times they realize at the end of the day we're smart. We're like, okay, emotionally, that's not gonna pay the bills. Emotionally, that's not gonna help me do what I need to do for the future. So they get over that very quickly, and they don't bring all this mess into their relationships, right? What they got going on.
But hold on, but see, I see, cause last week, I got a question. See, last week, I felt like I said, women cheat with people that they have an emotional attachment to in some way. Like, they don't cheat with people that they kinda like. They don't
I
just
don't
go.
agree with that.
I do.
Listen,
But I'm just saying the majority of women, I feel like
Majority,
they cheat.
maybe.
You
I
not
feel
gonna
like
lie
most
when they go
women
off the
gonna
street.
cheat with the person that they kind of like. They not just going
Because
for
they
just
like
random
you
dude.
really
I don't be.
like
They don't just be like, oh, here goes just a cute dude. Let
Can
me
I
just
say
cheat
this
with
too?
him.
A
Just
lot
cheat
of
with
times
somebody
that
else,
women
you know?
find somebody to cheat with is because
They kind of get
see, men are very predatory, right? You're hunters naturally, and women are naturally the nurturer. So what happens is a woman is stupid, and they'll sit there and say, my husband or my boyfriend, he didn't, and this man's like, yeah, really?
You're
And they
feeding them
do
that information.
exactly what
Yeah.
they need to do to
Yeah.
fulfill their
I
needs
agree.
for the moment. And the woman is dumb enough to think that
No,
you really
I
feel
got something to say.
Or is teaching the man the he needs to get her.
Yeah,
I agree.
I agree with that. I agree with that.
I've been in this predicament.
I thought you was coming back on you was saying
And
now.
Listen,
He
I've been in this predicament.
was surprised.
What are you about to say? Something? I know you said it kind of like you
Women, it's a big game. Women don't get caught. You're right. They'll dance circles around men, have since the beginning of time, when they made them eat the damn apple. Here, bite this apple. It's fine. Open this box. So when she's sitting there telling my man don't do this, she's seeing if she can get what she wants from that dude. And then for that, he'll get his 15 minutes of fame. She got to go home and hope that it didn't go on Instagram, or hope it didn't go on Facebook, and hope to God that somebody he know ain't there.
But what about the women that want out?
Out?
What about the women that
And they don't know how to leave.
screaming to get out?
And they don't know how to leave.
And they don't know
That's a
how to
good
leave.
one.
For instance,
That's a good one.
I had a woman that I used to converse with back in the day. She lived with her man, they lived fucking happily ever after, y'all. When I say happily ever after, I mean she cooks, she cleans, they have no kids, no children, but, they live this life. and she calls me, and I go over there.
You went to their
And
house?
I went to her house.
You're savage.
I was savage.
Savage AF.
I've had sex
Let me
with
get
this
to my
woman
house.
in their bed.
Ooh.
On his side.
Damn. On his side.
With his picture. Their picture
That's why they
with
keep
our
it
head
dead.
on the nightstand.
Sir.
She never put the picture down. She didn't care about putting the picture down. I come over there with cologne on, smelling good. And we are in their bed. You see what I'm saying? She does not care. I'm watching his Netflix. Eating his sandwich. I'm
She
eating
made
his
you a
sandwich.
sandwich with his bread.
We we doing all of this, and I'm chilling, and meanwhile, mentally I'm looking at her like, damn,
You can
you ain't
That's how you
shit.
treat your husband.
Like you ain't shit for real.
You know?
And that's a mental note to a man. Like I'll never cuff you, just letting you know. I'll never because I don't believe that you can be honest with me. I'll never trust you. So you doing all this to this dude, and I'm just like, damn. But I'm gonna keep doing you. I'm gonna keep playing my part because I got the man.
I got ready to wrap it up in a second.
Let me just say, because I can look at it from different perspectives. So let me just say, on her side, she might be unhappy, or she might have just wanted to dibble and dabble. But she married, she got her nigga, so she not worried about you coming.
I asked her, why do you cheat on your man? He work. You don't even have to work. You don't have to do
She
shit.
bored.
He go to work, he pay all the bills. Why do you cheat on your
She
man? I asked
bored.
her.
That
You know what she tell me?
I wanna
You know what she tell me? This gonna make y'all mad.
What's
What
he
did she tell me? She said, I don't know.
She lied.
She said, I don't
She
know.
lying.
First of all, it
She
takes
said,
more.
I don't know. And I said, damn, that's what a nigga would say.
She's
That's
a
what
liar
a
or she a
I
hoe?
told you the roles have been
Period.
I'm
She
right.
lying or she a hoe?
100%.
It could be more than first
You
of
gotta
all,
be pretty
like
naive.
paying the bills and
I
stuff
thought
like
I was
that. So if
naive.
she don't know the underlying reasons,
naive
then
too.
she either didn't want
I
to
like
explain that to you.
Just 'cause the man pay the bills don't mean
You
you
need
have
way
it,
more than
period.
love don't pay bills.
No.
You know,
I'm saying, just because the man pay the bills don't mean you happy. Don't be the
No,
most
not at
miserable
all.
bitches that I know.
Because
I'm
you still
saying,
need-
don't be
you
the
still
most
need-
miserable.
You still need to feel like a woman. You still need
Yeah.
that experience.
All
You
that.
still need that passion. You still need
Exactly.
all of that. You need a man
Attention,
that
all
while
of
you hit
that.
it from the back, he gonna kiss your back.
Yep.
You know
All
what I'm
of
saying? You need that.
Always.
You get stabbed through the house. That's you need to do. Take this credit card and go downtown.
Go downtown.
Take this credit card and go downtown.
Basically, at the end of the day, if you're gonna cheat or attempting that you're gonna cheat, just get out of that relationship. Save the heartbreak, save the humiliation on social media, because everybody is very public. And if you don't want nobody to know your relationship, don't post about your relationship on the internet. That's how everybody gets in your business anyway.
And
okay?
choice.
And choice.
Period. I mean, that's really what it is. I'm very personal myself, so you will never know.
So when somebody posts a picture of your dude on MCM,
Post him. I don't care. He's my MCM every day. I don't care. Okay, because I may have a lot of WCW, okay? But I'm like, oh, babe, look, I'm Slutty Lemon Coach Wednesday. I don't care. I don't believe in this MCM and WCW
because a lot of
crap.
people get caught up in this.
Well, that's their fault for being insecure, and I'm not
This
insecure.
facade
A
of
lot of people are
of
insecure about
social
theirs.
media.
I'm not. So that's just what it is.
Everybody thinks social media is real and
They do, and that's just how you think. But I don't live off of social media. I live off of my business. That's the difference. At the end of the day, just don't cheat. So make sure you guys tune in next
Let everybody
Sunday.
sit on
We're gonna be talking about single parenting and co-parenting, okay? And don't forget, I want you guys to go ahead and check out Creative Cheesecake Collection on Instagram right now. We about to eat these jars, girl. I appreciate you. She is located here in Oak Park, Michigan. So I love y'all. Thanks for tuning in and watching. Love everybody. Peace.